We're live, and we're back. Did I fucking wash the screen? Yes, look at that, people. We have reception. What are you going to bitch about, people? We're in lovely.
Right 2 lanes to keep right. I guess we're still in Connecticut.
What's that?
Connecticut.
I believe we're in Connecticut.
15 south.
When Ellis.
Well, it's nice.
Okay.
29 miles.
All right, so welcome back. We are at Jesus Christ, Buck 39 out of fucking Manhattan from lovely East Harlem. We've made it this far.
Now Stanson lives in Connecticut. Any chance we can jump into him? He's coming home from the hot water.
We're not far from New Haven. 91 miles outside of New York City, although 88 miles from home. So for those of you scoring at home, this is the fucking last night. But you will get to see me and Carl tomorrow on In Hot Water, and we will talk all things fucking from the trip. But just the last hour of the ride, just wanted to fucking catch up with you guys. Fucking let you know that hopefully you saw In Hot Water today. Keanu sat in with Stancil Tuesday. We kind of stayed out of the way. We were taking a break. And we got to watch, you got to see I guess you'd call it the reveal. I guess you'd call it the reveal where Frankie showed off his hat, his mug, and his giant fake check. We thought that was kind of cute. Which where are my other fucking glasses? Oh, there they are. That weather now, lips are chapped. Oh, my God. Oh, good Lord. Home stretch, producer Roberto. This guy gets it. Rock Solo says Carl is the best. Much love to Carl for the tough part. That's right. Get it.
Gino drove for 3 hours before we were, he has driven.
I let Carl sit and enjoy Anthony Cumia. We were watching a show all the way juiced around things. I thought that was so funny. Grandson goes, hey, Chris Thompson, what's up? Did you yell fire Harbaugh? No, I did not yell fire Harbaugh when we crossed the border. I don't know if we mentioned that, right? Everything's a blur. We kept going in and out on the early stream. Sorry, not sorry. We talked about it with the fucking the reception. There's no internet. There's no internet fucking north of Bangor. Barely any internet in Bangor because no one lives up there because they want to fucking indulge in the silliness we partake in every day, people. They don't. They're up there to get the fuck away from all this. I can't imagine anyone up there's like, wow, I got to get better cell phone service. I can't. Mr. Hat, internet connection is good. It's as good as compound media. Internet connection not as good as compound media city. Well, of course not. We'll be there. Mr. Hat is Mr. Hanson. You ever knew that? You never knew that. Yeah, I know, and we missed it. We were watching it, and then fucking was watching it on the regular app, which apparently you can only use to watch fucking replays. And then we just saw it like literally 5 minutes before we went live. We watched Frankie wear the hat and the mug, and I was saying it's probably better it went out well because I was driving during that part, and I would have ran off the road. I thought it was so cute because you cannot convince me Frankie wasn't like, oh my God, look at this. Look at this, just holding the shit. Just holding the shit, my friends. My friends came up from New York, dropped this shit off. We were hanging out. Just a bunch of dudes hanging out at Dooley's for the weekend.
So Gino's driving, and Gino gets this text on the phone, and I refuse to let him hold his phone while he's driving. So I checked it out. There was this guy saying, where are you by Haverhill, Massachusetts?
First he said, if I may, he's like, are you on 294? What were you on, 295? He's like, are you on 495? And I'm like, what, is he fucking with us? Anyway, go on.
Well, he did the math in his head about when we said we were 7 hours away, whatever. He just figured it out. He was coincidentally driving his truck for work, and it turned out we were exactly at the right spot. So he pulled over, exit 103, whatever it was.
He says, I'm like, ask him where he is. And he goes, Havingford. It's not the city. He goes, Havingford something.
Haverhill.
Haverhill. He's like, right, thank you, man. He goes, Haverhill. And I'm like, I'm like, I said to Carl, I'm like, look at the boat, see how far Haverhill is. And while he's looking down, I'm like, never mind, because we're passing a green sign that says entering Haverhill. I'm like, ask him where he is. He was 3 miles ahead of us. 3 fucking miles ahead of us.
He warned us about the traffic. Get to the right.
Yeah. Shout out push-ups. Bad Wi-Fi is Gino's fault. This is a callback. Everything's my fault. We've been over that. Pat Dixon fucking getting addicted to Adderall, breaking my fault. Aaron Burke wanting to be in front of a paywall and not anymore, my fault. Fucking Kevin Brennan, Kevin Brennan. I can't stop looking at everyone in the Dabbleverse is just a sad piece of shit. I'm sorry. After this trip, I have every right. We have every right to say everyone in the thanks to the $2 push-up. Everyone in the Dabbleverse is a sad piece of shit. Like I'm telling you, 2 things I looked at today absolutely differently, and you'll agree at least with the first one, Carl. Watching Frankie sit at that is 3-dimensional Frankie now. That is my buddy fucking Frankie. That is a guy that I fucking know, that I buds down a compound. It's a new fucking era there. And 2, everyone fucking in these boxes, not unlike me and Carl are in, although we're sharing one. I can't. I could not have any less respect for people who only do the boxes. Fucking Ray DeVito, who fucking just sits there as a professional victim and is paid to be a piece of shit in his little box. He's a piece of shit. Kevin Brennan, who went from fucking living the life of a comedian in New York to a broken, sad, angry, fucking red-faced piece of shit man who fucking is literally like looking at us like we're crazy for leaving the house. Melton is just a fat, sad, bearded hack who fucking is the person that he doesn't do stand-up anymore, but he's like, I'll put together Hackmania and just use the cast. Don't get me wrong, not saying he's not a genius. He's got Ray dressed like a baby. He's got Pat Dixon to show up because, enjoy. It's all shit. I've never had such disdain for the pieces of shit that are, I have no respect for Kevin Brennan. None. And I don't want that fuck to like me. I have no respect for Pat Dixon, who's a coward who begged for the forgiveness of the court system. So he's like, just reduce it to a misdemeanor so he could be the part of the very problem that he bitches about ruining the country, because he's nothing better than the colored people he attacks. He's a piece of shit. Everyone who they do nothing other than say, I'm good. How do you know? Well, I'm better than that guy. Why? Because I said, fuck them. Fuck them. They're all pieces of shit.
How do you know?
Because I said so. Thank you. Because watch, ready? Ask me how I know seriously. Say seriously, I don't know.
But seriously, Gino, how do you know?
Because actions fucking speak louder than words. Because a man is what he does and not what he says.
Pretty loud.
But actions speak even louder than these words. Okay?
You know, I'm not at the Dabble. I'm not a part of that.
Oh, you are. Technically, you are now because because you were mentioned by. You're really not. Go on.
You're right. I was on Kevin's show when they showed us and said how stupid we were to do this trip or whatever. But that's as knee deep in it as I'm getting. I'm not interested in those people, and I'm not interested in criticizing them either because they'll do it to themselves.
See, now here's the real problem. But apparently, Cellino, I heard his feelings the other day. It upset him. Sorry, Cellino. Sorry, Cellino, but that's the way it goes. I didn't hurt your feelings. You were hurt when you were confronted with the facts, okay? Cellino was involved in that when someone gets banned in the chat. No one cares. You get banned in the chat, you can still, but I won't be able to hear what I say. Too bad. Either I'm sorry that I don't do the boxes thing, and I expect you're here to enjoy what we're saying. That you're here to joke around and have a good time. That you're not here to be like, hey, I'm gonna shit. No. I'm shitting on the Dabbleverse because they're pieces of shit. That's not what we do here. And if you can't handle vermouth, I'll let it slide because you gave us $5 Canadian. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We're past Canada by a lot, man.
Yes.
He lives in Canada and he must deal in
Yes. But he gets it. I've never banned Cellino. But you know, anyone that's like, oh, you're not allowed to, you're not allowed to come to a chat where like, I hate everyone there. I hate the guys. I want to shit them and just talk shit. It's like, because they'll listen to it. No, no one cares. Then don't watch the show. And again, oh, I'm bad. I got him good. Watch the show. You just can't
You know, I
comment on
like
it.
a good Chileo bass.
A Chileo sea
When I'm
bass.
out, it's either salmon or Chileo bass.
All the losers, shout out Kyle. Thank you, Kyle Lakey. Why can't I read? Kyle Lakey.
Licky.
Lakey. Kyle Lakey. For the $5. All losers in the Dabbleverse either have no women or terrible women. Yeah, they're all fucking pieces of shit. They're all fucking sad pieces of shit.
Isn't Gina Levy pretty cool?
That's a fair point, but let me tell you something. I have no problem with Shuli. I have no problem with Levy.
Because he Levy Brennan.
Well, because Shuli and Levy still do stand up. At least, you know, they tour. But
Surely you're joking.
Shuli, I'm not. But here's something I predicted. Fucking Anthony Zenhauser's a mushy, fat, useless fucking piece of shit. And once they put him on fucking the BS show, I never watched it again just because he made it awful. I still think Bob is great. I think Shuli's great. Anthony Zenhauser has nothing to say. And he's
mushy.
Imagine, and he's mushy. He's a pale, sad, fat fuck.
Fat, so he's mushy pork?
He's mushu pork. He's a fat fuck who fucking literally, I took him on digs with me, helped him get his start, was the first one to put him on the stage at Caroline's because I put him on my show. And what does he do? Fucking after Pat thinks it breaks my jaw and he fucking puts him on a show and never pays him. Well, Pat's gonna be good to Pat and literally sits at my desk, sits with me at the desk and he's like, oh, I don't know what Pat did. Anthony Zenhauser's a piece of shit. They're all fucking pieces of shit. Oh, it feels so good. Shout out Dad Jeans, my man.
Dad Jeans.
Dad Jeans
You visited us. Yes, came all the way.
drove up from Truro, and thank you. You had a lot to do.
3 hours.
You had a lot to do with me with flipping Daddy, and I always say don't flip Daddy. When you're like, yo, I thought you said, and then the last minute I'm going, you're like, you're going. Well, now we got to go, and you did.
Yeah, and his buddy was there.
His boyfriend was there. Yeah. We have gay.
Wonderful to see.
We have, even though this nigger says fuck it all the time. Yeah. We have gay Canadian fans. I don't know how that could be. Because obviously Gino doesn't like blacks and love them. Love them. Thank you so much, Dad Jeans. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Thank you for coming.
Both of you
was welcome and you took us up on the offer and
yeah.
Love you.
Thanks for coming, buddy. Both of you. This whole thing was so fun. I couldn't agree more. It's surreal. Even up till an hour ago, or maybe it's 2 hours ago now, when the guy is like, yep, he was in 3 miles of a 1,000-mile trip. You understand? Well, actually, we were coming from whatever today. No, fuck it. He was within 3 highway miles of a 1,000-mile trip. That's incredible. And he's like, I'm pulled over. He's pulled over on the side. We're the coolest men alive. What don't you get? Stupid. Stupid. Deadpool with the 20.
Thanks.
Look at him. Sorry, Carl. Sorry, Carl. Yeah. Oh my God, I love the Deadpool's like, sorry, Carl. Tell me about the river, Gino. You're neck deep now. You dipped your toe in the river of Dabbleverse iniquity.
No,
You're in it.
he grabbed my
No, negatory,
No, I'm having another beer.
Oh my God. You are fucking so deep. You'll see. And trust me.
But I would be the worst Dabbleverse member.
Oh, hold on. My Lost Interest, get this. Get this. Somebody make sure My Lost Interest clips this. What do you think of Kevin Brennan then? You watched him. What do you think of him? You think he's a piece of shit. Say it so you can be. I want you drowning in it now. Sing it.
He has lost his way.
There you go. You're in the Dabbleverse.
I do think it's ridiculous that oh shit.
We're not.
Whoa.
We're dropping. The lights are on. It doesn't work, does it?
It's like a strobe right there.
We're delirious. Just for old time's sakes, we lost reception in the tunnel, people. How funny is that? Crimson Ghost became a member. What is this? McGuinevere! Hey, Gino. Hey, Carl. Tell me one thing you're happy about today. What's your peak? She's doing her girlfriend Keanu.
The peak was meeting that great guy on the side of the highway.
That was the peak. What was the pit of the day?
Me waking up 2 hours late because I guess I turned my alarm off instead of hitting snooze.
The peak of my day, McGuinevere, was when first thing in the morning, I peeked through Carl's window to make sure he wasn't dead.
Alive.
Yes. Yes. The pit of my day is what I felt in my stomach when Carl told me he hated Kevin Brennan. Say it.
I don't. Look, he's a douche. Shit on us, but I know what he's. I don't know. Listen, I'm a big fan of his brother, and that's got to earn points with
That's
him.
even better. There you
That's
go.
got to
I
earn
see what you
points.
did. That's brilliant. What you did was brilliant. He's hilarious, right, Neil Brennan?
Well, he certainly supported Chappelle,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, he did. He wrote all of Chappelle's hilarious stuff, right?
Right.
Neil Brennan did. Oh, that's all right. You're in. I think he's in. Deadpool, I think it's pretty safe to say he's in. By the way, Push-Ups wants to apologize, Carl, that his joke triggered me the way it did. It triggered this noisy wah. Carl, I'm sorry my joke triggered that noisy wah. He doesn't care. Now he knows Deadpool. Thank you for the 20, my man. Now Carl knows he's in the goddamn Dabbleverse.
I would be the worst Dabbleverse
What
guy.
do you-
They would have me on. They'd be like, Gino's drunk or whatever. I'd say, well, we went this whole trip. You didn't drink.
At least, yeah, we didn't. I didn't really drink much at all. We didn't drink at all.
drank two at Dooley's, and that was the big night of drinking.
Oh, that's right.
And I had a third drink, which is cray.
I had the Burt Reynolds, which I'm going to do that joke.
Cray.
The Burt Reynolds joke, if you weren't in the parking lot with us, that's cute. That guy. There's a guy in a convertible Mini Cooper with the top down wearing a jacket. It's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, the guy that was drinking Burt Reynolds with me.
So Burt Reynolds is Jameson, but with butterscotch schnapps. Something Burt Reynolds would never drink. He was a man's man.
That's right. I think the drink was actually called "I Just Blew Burt Reynolds and Want to Get the Taste Out of My
Gotta
Mouth."
get that taste out of my mouth. What do you got? What's flavored? Triple sec out of it.
So good.
Oh, what's that? Butterscotch shampoo out of it.
And for all the people bitching, wow, these guys didn't do anything about the quality. Tell you what, the internet quality on Kevin Brennan shitting on fucking the same fucking people saying the same thing is, while fucking people give him money, fucking they are golden handcuffs. He's getting paid to fucking be miserable. Fucking crystal clear internet connection. Make sure you watch that again. Keep going back to that crystal clear internet connection and don't do a little goddamn work for fucking amazing content. Yeah, but it could have been. I don't care. I don't care.
But how? Yeah,
I don't know. We could have. Here's the thing. I don't know if we could or couldn't.
we could have had satellite internet. That's notoriously laggy and stuff. What else could we have done?
Don't be such a lagging. You like that, didn't you?
Yeah, I will admit to being a lag. I will admit to
I'm a lag guy in denial. Nothing. $5 from Kyle again. My girl and I love you and Keanu. Do a live show in either Chicago or Vegas. I will say this about In Hot Water today, and I'm biased, but I yesterday was amazing. It was off the goddamn charts yesterday. But today I told Carl, we're sitting there driving up, like, I don't think I want to Skype in. I even called Garrett. I'm like, we're just going to call in. I'm like, because we were watching the show, and Keanu's there, and she's talking to Jim, and they're immediately just fucking busting balls. Garrett and Steve love fucking Keanu, so they jump in. Fucking Billy Tardy is on the couch, and Keanu invites him to the desk. I'm like, what? Let's just sit and enjoy, Pat Dixon. So then we called in, and it was a great call, I thought. Then I pressed my bet the second call.
It's fine.
You know how I know it sucked? Because when I said that call sucked, that's what Carl said. No, it was fine.
It was.
It was fine. It was fine.
And Stancil called me gay. What would make him think that? Guys, I'm not gay. I'm really not gay. And I hate that I act all gay. Because I love dictators.
I hate that I'm so gay because I'm not.
All right, I gotta tie up my ass now. Let me get out of his way.
I thought you were gay. See?
So I got out of his way.
He's out of his way because he's not allowed.
Yay! Congratulations!
By the way, he's not gay, but that guy revving his engine is a fact. He understands?
Look, so now he has to break for the next guy.
That's right. You tell him.
Whoop-de-doo!
You tell him, buddy.
I will Dabbleverse your ass.
So far behind on the chat. That's true. Yeah, poor Chrissy gave birth to the Dabbleverse monster, Stuttering John. Hope she does better this next birth. Yeah, Patrick B. Love you, buddy. I will say this. Stuttering John, he's an idiot. Okay? Who's the other one? Chad. If you knew Chad in real life, you'd be like, he's just like he's an insecure guy who's fun to drink with.
Chad, you did the show with him.
Yeah.
Well,
In real life, Chad's great, but once he gets in the boxes, he says terrible things. You're like, oh. And by the way, I'll say this now. Wherever Bobby Tambora is, that piece of fat, ungrateful, untalented, hacky shit. Oh, I wish to God he was watching the show today. I wish to, and I'm sure he is. Just saying, like, where? I don't know where he is because he's vanished. He's an ungrateful fat fuck doing the same fucking jokes for 5 years, and I know because I took them all over before Adderall twisted his fat, fucking, vaccinated, ungrateful cunt brain. Oh, he's such a dummy. What a fucking dummy. Bob. By the way, shout out now that I know who this is. Bob, Fan, and Patrice are the ones that come every year for the Patrice benefit, and we get stupid. We get stupid drunk. Thank you for, he's been sending us money the whole trip. Thank you so much. Gas money for the good guys. Keanu is a delight. You're a lucky man. I am a very lucky man. She was so good today. And I kept saying to Carl, because I listen to it every time, I'm like, Carl, I know I'm biased, but she's really good. And I'm not saying like, let me rephrase it. She really gets how silly the show is, you know? And she's really good at fucking. It's like another reason I'm like, I'm not Skyping in. Let her fucking let people listen to people talk. You know, I'm always trying to steer everyone to the punchline. Sometimes they get interrupted. And 99% of the time, people don't mind getting interrupted. The people that do mind getting interrupted don't last, Kevin Dombrowski. And they just go.
What do you mean don't last Kevin Dombrowski? Kevin's out?
It bothered him a lot when we would talk over him.
Oh, yeah, he used to say, uninterrupted. That's what he
Well, that was it. Well, I loved that bit. That bit I loved. But if it's a bit, I love it. If you're getting kind of pissy after a while, Daddy don't like it. Daddy don't like it.
I never see Kevin if we live in the exact same town.
Because I don't either. You know why? Because he's never in your town. That's why you don't see him. He's doing shows at Gotham Comedy Club and New York Comedy Club on stage, which is why I don't see him. He's doing really well. He is. He just good. And I get kunky with him, but he's in my wedding. I love him. I love his fucking daughter and his wife, whose birthday is fucking today. Thank God. Remember, I gotta fucking reach out to Kevin's wife. Gotta reach out to Kevin's wife. Don't let me forget that.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll do it.
Yes. By the way, shout out to the member McGuinevere Touch. You can see the bonus Frankie content. We're gonna definitely gonna add bonus content every week like that, but it's like mostly members only stuff.
Well, I'm bringing clips in hot water.
What clips you got, buddy?
Stuff that the trip.
Since he wants to know where we guys are at, I'll tell you we're just over an hour from fucking home. I gotta stop saying that because you have another 40 minutes to your gated community afterwards, Carl.
They're gonna chop her chopper in.
Get to the chopper. But yeah.
Where are we is, I guess, still Connecticut.
Yes.
And we're by Bridgeport and Waterbury, according to this sign.
Yes. We're 1 mile outside of Waterbury. That's where we're going to put it. Fucking you,
Okay, yes.
take it down a few notches. The studio, we like to keep the studio full.
For Kiki's.
Carl's gonna say,
Remember at Scotty's, she was at full attention. It was a little chilly, so the next day she wore.
he loves that. Carl's gonna sleep for 18 hours when he gets home from Gino exhausted. I'm telling you.
No, everything's fine.
Don't defend them. Tom Lear says, yeah, come back to Chicago, Gino. Comedians of the Compound show a few years ago was so much fun. I know. Who's left on Comedians of the Compound now? Me, Christy, Anthony. I guess Keanu would be on it. Oh, Carl would be on. You know what? I really do apologize. You're like, it's a joke, right? So he's not on it. Bobby, that fucking fat fuck.
Why not?
Because he's an ungrateful
But
cheat.
he makes an audience
Does
laugh.
anyone know what he did with the same? He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have the In-Out Water guy replay that clip in case you're wondering where Bobby has been since then. We don't know either. Just, if you don't understand, like my problem, it's like these guys just all think they're smarter. I hate that stupid people think you're stupid. Lou DeVito's the dumbest fucking person in the world. And he thinks when he lies like this, they don't believe this. Bobby is a fucking pompous, arrogant idiot who's probably a trust fund kid. He just has nothing. He has nothing.
No one from Hershey.
All we did, Anthony gave him a job. I took him on the road, and he just fucking lied. He said, and what started me on that again is when Carl's like, yeah, well, I met you through Bobby got me on In-Hot Water. No, you got yourself on In-Hot Water. Bobby acted like he had anything to do with it.
But he did book me on Morning twice before you caught with.
I guarantee if I call Bill Schultz, let me tell you how I guarantee it went. Bobby mentioned Carl's a funny comedian. All right, we'll put him on the show. So yeah, he got you on Morning, but
after I went on your show.
Would you like me to go with the list of people that got turned down?
I went on your show. I was never invited back. And I wonder why.
That's not true. You were always welcome back on board.
I never.
Really?
Never was. I didn't reach out, but I mean, I saw Bill doing it times. He never said, you need to come back on. He never reached out to me. That's fine. No, that's fine.
I can guarantee you're not getting invited back on Morning this week either.
Well, then can I be on Back Talk?
And, boy, we hated the Back Talk. Oh, Mr. Fabersham, $10 gas money for the home stretch. Thank you so much, Mr. Fabs.
Gas
and that beautiful diesel cat.
We got away with the Prius saving us a bunch on gas, but that doesn't mean there was no cost for gas. Thank you.
Pass the savings onto you. What?
YouTube is free, so we're passing.
No, it's not. They charge you. Fuck. Chris Dobson with a $5. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Chris.
When a woman uses a vibrator while they're pregnant, the kid will come out stuttering. Mommy. It's not bad. It's not bad, Chris. That's not bad. $5. Thank you, buddy.
That wasn't bad.
Producer Roberto Thompson, member for a month, says, amazing. Oh, why didn't I hit it? Why didn't I hit it again? Amazing weekend, Gene. You have to make Frankie Fest an annual thing. Get home safe, fellas. Bobby sucks. We do. And we'll talk about that more tomorrow because, again, great week. Already a banger of a week on In-Hot Water. The Eclipse. Fucking Keanu and Stancil Fest. And by the way, shout out to Keanu. I got a text from Billy Toddy. He's like, your girl's the best. She's whatever Amy said. Keanu's like, I bought the drinks. We went over after the show. I'm wearing the blazer. I had to buy the drinks. Love that woman. Love that fucking woman. Banger of a week already on In-Hot Water. Tomorrow, me and Carl, is it right?
Bangor, Maine of a week.
Bang. I'm gonna use that. Me and Carl sitting at the desks. Fucking Fred Rubino Skyping in to plug again. I'm doing PaisanCon Sunday, whatever the fuck that is. then on what was I going to say? Thursday, a little two of your favorites. What better? The only way to top what we've done to at least even try is to fucking double up with three guests: Rich Schultes and Jake and Louie.
Oh, good one. And that's only one guest, Jake and Louie.
Oh, okay. Well, Schultes and Jake and Louie on Thursday, and then Friday, Daddy is going to sleep. I don't sleep well in hotels. I don't sleep badly. I was saying this to Carl, who slept great. God bless him. And I was so glad you did. And that you
I
went dead.
overslept great.
But
The full 8 hours, that's what made it, that's how I woke up too.
But when I wake up, and I think I'm probably gloating because I really do like my life. I love where I live. I love waking up with the cat. I do. I like waking up in my little fucking section, my little carved out. It's a 3-room apartment in Harlem. And now Keanu's moved in, and I like it. It seems even bigger and better. I know you think I'm crazy, and I wake up there and I just go, that's all I need. I'm not full of shit. It's just my space. This is.
And Kiki Lou Studios is now there too. That takes up.
It's in the bedroom. I told you, like, I will sleep like a baby while she's talking, and her and Mickey are giggling, and I'm like, half the time I wake up because I hear her say, yeah, Bisconti's right here. He's asleep. It's the best. Carpenter with $2. Sad about Bobby. He was nice at Vegas Conference. Yeah, he wasn't whacked out on fucking drugs yet. He wasn't whacked out on Adderall. And you could be like, oh, Gino's being I know exactly where we're going. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have a problem with Adderall because it led to fucking 2 people fucking smacking me in the mouth. One literally, one figuratively. It's not a bad idea. Thank you, Carl. We are just going over the New Haven city split. What am I looking at there?
I don't know. It was prettier before. There was this building.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I suck at this. Did you go the right way? Okay. I don't know where we are. We're at the theater. We're going by the Theodore Roosevelt Elementary School. Here we go. It is dusk. It is dusk. So another reason I thought we were dead, like we're driving last night, late night, because we couldn't show it too dark. And you're telling me I'm doing all this bucket list thing, and I'm like, see, did he just not want to tell me he was dying? I'm thinking of that movie, The Bucket List. Oddly enough, the same name. That's the perfect.
Everyone is dying, so I thought I better compose a bucket list and execute on it. I've been doing so.
By the way,
I only have one item left.
Carlos Palico has been sending me this text all week to ask me. I keep forgetting, and I'm not going to put it up. I'm going to ask you. Okay, but I'm going to put it up, but you can't see it. Ready? Don't look.
Don't worry, I'm not concentrating.
Carlos Palico wants to know, why do Mary Kay ladies walk funny?
This is going to be good.
Because they're lipstick. Thank you. See, I made sure I gave us $5. I'm kidding. Thank you for the $5, Carlos. Sorry I fucking finally got it. Sorry it took me so long to get that joke.
Very good.
And earlier I got a text from our boy Rusty who wanted to ask you, why are spelling bees so easy?
Yeah, but he spelled it B-E-E, so that ruins the joke.
It doesn't, because
you can't say it's one letter if it's 3 letters, and it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter how he spelled it because it's a visual joke.
No, it's a verbal joke.
But if you wrote, why are spelling bees, B apostrophe S so easy?
You don't do apostrophe plural more.
Well, you would have to if it's just the letter B's. Otherwise, it would
because
be.
It belongs to.
I agree with the moron thing, but what I'm saying here is actually
No,
correct.
but it's spelling bees plural.
Right, so you'd have to put the apostrophe S.
No, because it's plural.
No,
It's not possessive.
then it wouldn't read right. If you wrote spelling B, capital B, lowercase s, or lowercase b and s, no one would read it B. They'd read it BS.
Not if it's a lowercase s.
Yes, they would. They'd read it BS. No one.
That is some BS, man.
No, you thinking any differently is BS.
All right, you got me there. Spelling bee is the easiest thing in the world, man. It's one letter. Why is that even a thing?
No, it's why are spelling bee is the easiest thing in the world.
Because they're one letter.
That's the joke. You nailed it. Well, it's your joke. But that's how it's said and done.
Thank you for recognizing that.
I know that, but no one's checking. It's not like you did the joke and be like, wait, how did you spell it?
If
We should be
Freddie
like, get
Rubino
out.
likes that joke, then it's a good joke. Who texted you? Andrew Rich.
That's good stuff.
Well, he can't. He's a fucking intern. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job replying to your texts. Period. Busy on the road. Period. Can't make it tonight, of course. Period. See you soon, though.
Chris Mack, how are you, stranger? We're about a buck and a half out of the city. Buck and a half out. Life is good. David Elkiano on the recorder with the clips in the background was awesome. Yeah, I didn't catch the recorder. I think that's right when our phone died. But of course, the fine people of Canada, they have outlets everywhere. Sure. Just take our electric. Take our electric. We charge $1.77 a liter. That's basically $7 a gallon, right?
I got tricked so many times by kilometers.
It's $7.20 a gallon.
Right. I go up there and I say, "Oh, it's only $1." You know, but yeah, that's liters.
By the way, Tom Ferris, I was so overwhelmed. Tom Ferris is the gentleman that we met on the highway driving the FedEx truck.
Okay.
Tom Ferris is the savant that predicted our location within 3 miles of a 1,000-mile trip. And it is tweeted. I put that tweet up as bonus, continuing coverage of the universe provides. I mean, like, this is the beauty of, I'm going to shit on Kevin again. Like, I don't, what is,
this is a gig.
What?
What does it say? 30th of May, Jimmy Cheese?
Hold on. Whenever you can let me know if you're good for the 30th of May for Jimmy Cheese.
Okay.
How do you spell cheese? He didn't spell it G-S with no apostrophe.
Cheese.
That's how he spelled it, G-E-E-Z.
Well, that's how it's spelled. It's a bar.
So, Tom Ferris, thank you for adding yet one more amazing moment to this trip. I like you just can't get past how they just kept on coming. They kept on coming. Good Lord.
He knows I'll be good. Okay. What day of the month is May 3rd?
At Grizzly, greeting from Minnesota, safe travels. What do you want to know?
May 30th.
It's a Friday.
Thursday?
It's a Friday. No, it's a Thursday. You're right.
Then good. Then I can do it. Scotty.
Yes, Nabi Tambora. You said it, Jake.
Come see me May 30th at Jimmy Cheese. I'll be the headliner.
Oh, Jake 1G. Gino was so nice in Canada. Marcy Playground, company man. Gino, love that. You know that. It's all about fucking loyalty. That's why we fucking we streamed till 1. We enjoyed the dump. We enjoyed In Hot Water. And by the way, I just realized next time I'm out, I'm gonna have Keanu fill in for me, and we're gonna have a logo that says "In Much Hotter Water," and we'll have a silhouette of Keanu.
That's ingenious.
Don't oversell it. They're not buying it anyway. I appreciate it.
All right, I don't want to get in trouble with you. I'd be in hotter water than all I already am.
In Luke, but yeah. So how cute will that be? I'll have our guys work on that.
You can't really tell it's so dusk out here. It looks bright still.
Carl, 3 days. Shout out Lee Rapier or Rapier. 3 days in a Prius with Gino. Carl, you are a saint.
It's fine. I'm enjoying my time.
Now look, this guy. Now let me ask you something. Why? Why would I let this guy talk in the chat when he says Keanu stinks? Why? Why?
He has his opinion.
Yeah, but why?
She's not everyone's cup of tea.
It'd be one thing to say why, but it's like, yeah, it's fine, but it's like, no. And then they're like, yeah, but why don't, watch this. And I know I have no right to say this, but it's like, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Shut up, fat ass. Look, I'm telling you right now. Why?
That wasn't nice.
Shut up, Laggett. Do you understand? It's like the only reason you come into a chat, do you think either you're retarded because you think everyone's going to be like, oh my God, she does. Let's leave this chat, which you know isn't going to happen. No, because that's the point. It's like, that's the kind of shit Kevin Brennan builds his fucking sad, pathetic empire off of. This is guys like, well, doesn't everyone do that? We don't here. Fucking say something funny.
One time the water main broke there after 2 days with no shower. Keanu stinks.
So she's musky. Did Frankie keep the compound hat? Marcy Playground, obviously. I'll put it on.
It was on In Hot Water.
Yeah. Are you not watching In Hot Water, dude?
And then everyone subscribes.
I'll put it on the ticker. Let us know if your new subs. Fucking, that's always nice to hear. Fuck this. Oh, just okay. It's a little hiccup.
So it's a little hiccup.
a little-
Usually it tells me how many minutes.
It's a little hiccup, people. I will tell you that much.
Starting to look darker on the. Now you can see it's just fine.
But yeah, Marcy Playground. What was I going to say? Well, there's a clip of it. Excuse me, a screenshot of it up already on Twitter from the In Hot Water guy. Frankie, literally, there's a picture of him holding the check with the mug, wearing the hat. It's incredible, and that's what started the fucking.
Now the autograph picture of whatever Amy was not requested. I get they might not have.
That thing. Let me tell you, that autograph picture is ruined.
Why would
He's
happen?
had it 24 hours.
Oh, so by now
that
it's
thing
been
is
ruined.
that pic. She's probably gonna have to send him another one.
Yeah, well, I think there's
That thing is completely laminated now.
We don't know that.
Well, please. What do you think the condition? What do you think the condition?
This is the 70s. He's got lots of internet clips.
No.
Does he need to focus
To
on
know that whatever Amy touched that. Oh,
Right.
please. What do you think the current condition of the autographed whatever Amy headshot we gave Frankie McDonald is? Come on.
I'm going to request seeing it tomorrow when he comes on.
Are you also thumbs up to Gigi on In Hot Water yesterday? Well said, Cliff. Her eclipse recreation was epic. Was epic. Now it's 19 minutes. It's a 19-minute hiccup. We just jumped back up.
Now we're arriving like close to 9.
We're close to 9 now because fucking the world. Is it an accident? Can you click on that and it tells you click on that red
I don't
thing?
think so.
I bet you can. See, mine would tell me. It would just say congestion or accident. I know you can still see us.
Don't go look it up.
Oh, I'm gonna go chasing water. Chef. There they are. They never want to wake up to us.
You're still there.
Frankie McDonald's in here. Hi, Frankie. Frankie McDonald says Keanu Thompson could start her podcast on Compound Media. Yay.
How come?
Frankie, thank you so much for showing off the hat and the mug and the check today. Hopefully you had fun playing with our friends and thanks for thinking about us while we're on the road here. It means
Thanks
a lot.
for not showing the whatever Amy laminated.
How's that whatever Amy laminated picture of yours, Frankie? Frank, look, everyone's saying hi to Frankie.
I need another one.
Frankie. Mr. Faversham says hi. Jesse James says hi. Our friend Carlos says hi. Crimson Ghost said hi. Jaquan says hi, and he agrees. Amy's picture has a map of Hawaii on it. I get it. John says that photo was a birthday present, and he decorated it like a cake. Tom Ferris says very sticky. Derek Andrews asks, do you know what 2 dudes in a Prius means in Alabama? Can I fucking believe this?
Time for a lynch party.
Sydney Shaw says hi from Tennessee, Frankie. White Plane 52 says it was so fun meeting you, Frankie. I don't know who White Plane 52 is. I guess we met them too.
I don't.
Well, let's take you live to where we are now. Motherless. Fuck. Unbelievable. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday night, people. What are you fucking doing to us? We need to get home.
13 minutes left of this mess.
You believe them? McGuinevere says we love Frankie. That's what I figured it was. Dad Jeans' boyfriend. You were fucking great, buddy.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yes. White
Of course
Plane.
we did. It was nice. We saw them meet.
That was incredible. And thank you both again for fucking making that 3-hour. I think it was like a 3-hour ride you said, right from Truro. I learned things. That was so amazing. And he was, oh, what was so rude, Keanu? I'm sorry. How far behind am I?
Well, he said, Keanu sucks.
Yeah, but that was so long ago. Love your cooking streams, Keanu. You missed all my comments. I'm sorry. Were they any good? Repeat them. What is wrong? Every fucking one of these fucking, hold on. Yes, you're on my leg. You guys are fine. You're just on my leg. Hey, buddy. Send Kiki the link. You do that.
She could join us. From Kiki Lives There.
Sending Kiki the link if she wants it. She could pop it on her phone, but I don't. Yes. Kiki, and by the way, no Untoward Tuesday tonight. If you want fucking to see, if you want to see Keanu tonight, fucking go back to In Hot Water. I'm going to put this here.
I'll be there tomorrow night with her. 8 p.m.
That's right. Carl's doing the rounds tomorrow. Carl's doing the victory lap. He's doing In Hot Water. Then he's doing the original of the 3 Keanu cast. We love that. Oh, I'm home. I shall. Eric Batter doing the old joke. You're safe with Carl as a driver. He's never killed ever. Oh.
It could happen.
Keanu says you missed all my comments, and when I turned in Carl and you said I stink, that doesn't make sense. And when I tuned in Carl and you said I stink, oh, okay.
Oh, okay, there was a comment.
Yeah.
Some jerk said Keanu stinks in the quotes, and I was just trying to be funny because you don't stink.
Yes.
Unless there was a water main break and you didn't shower for a couple days, then you would stink. You stink.
She always thinks her feet stink, but now I guess they don't because she fucking what did she do? She
Does her feet run? If your feet stink and your nose runs, you're upside down. I didn't write that.
It's better. Hit that fucking exclamation point. See if it does anything. There you go. What's a hazard?
Hazard. Yeah. Well, isn't that correct?
You too stink. Yes, she does need to scrub the bottom of her feet. Her and I'm gonna say whatever. Her and Gigi were talking about it yesterday. It's like, yeah, you should wash the bottom of your feet. That's where a lot of fucking, you sweat out the bottom of your feet. You want to keep those fucking pores clean. You want fucking shit getting the fuck out of there. We're on, what are we on? We're on 95 South still, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're on 95 South is what we're on, Mr. Faversham. Producer Roberto said, Keanu Thompson never sings because she uses Reed Street soap, everyone.
Very nice.
She uses Reed Street soap. Make sure you go to Reed Street soap and use the code KikiBucks. ReedSoap.shop. Use code KikiBucks for 15% off your order.
I tried that. It didn't work. I put in Kinky Bucks. Nothing.
Kinky Bucks. See what you did?
Right.
That just seems dirtier. Seems the opposite of clean.
I got Betrothed by Visconti for full price.
There you go. Keanu got them slave feet. I was hoping this fucking car with this truck with the fucking lights on was the problem.
Remember Shane showed up with welding masks to observe the solar eclipse, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, but it's also the kind of thing you show up with just to be like, hey, I'm a welder,
Yes. So what? He didn't have glasses. He did have welding masks.
By the way, a shout out to Snowball. Stopped using soap after listening to Garrett. I kind of did too. I was like, I take it, although I do use soap, I use Head and Shoulders shampoo, and I'm a hairy son of a bitch. So I just fucking lather up with that once real fast and I'm done. And it's good for your skin, even though my hands get funky again. Keanu has Walmart kid feet, according to Derek Andrews. Yeah, that was real smooth. Thank you, McGuinevere. Garrett hates big soap. Joey Dago. God damn it. This fucking weather is fucking us. Billy, indeed.
This traffic is?
Got the boss. That on compound. What is this guy? Hold on. There we are. Garrett isn't a greasy guinea like us, though, is right. Oh, Joey Jr. says it's got to work. It didn't smell when I met him. What's the count on stops to take a piss? Surprisingly low, considering I'm in the car and I have a bladder the size of a hummingbird. But I took like 3 today, at least.
Mm-hmm.
The last one we stopped at a picnic area to switch off. There was no pisser. I pissed in a bottle and threw it out in the garbage. But I didn't get to shit in a bag. Garrett doesn't seem like a smelly guy. Matt Grizzly says I-95 blows. Joey Dago says amazing you hit traffic in New Jersey. It's not New Jersey. We're in New York. And of course it's just this shit. Look, Joey, I'll take you off. Look, it's just road work. That's all it is. Orange signs and the fucking world. It's orange signs, Carl. Orange fucking signs. Can't see what I'm fucking doing. Sorry.
Oh, no. Unless this 15 minutes is all this. It's purple. Why is it purple? Sorry.
I was touching the map. You don't do it. It's not how we do things.
Now we're back to. Now it's still pretty much 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we're looking at 9 o'clock arrival for those of you scoring at home. How far are you from NYC? I don't want. Every time we say it, we jinx it. Right now it says 59 minutes. 59 minutes.
It's like a space capsule.
By the way, as I fucking yawn in your face is an even ruder in front of the man actually doing the driving. We were talking to our boy Cliff. He's speaking of the devil. There's Cliff. Cliff is going in this week at some point.
To the barber.
To the barber.
Cliff, I saw you texted me. I'm just distracted on the road.
Yeah.
Look how dark it's getting now. I don't know how much longer this can go on.
Oh, so because that's annoying.
But that works. The reason last night it didn't work is because it was pitch black out.
There was no one. There was no one fucking on the road back. Fucking nobody. Yeah, which is probably why when we got to the border both times, we saw one car in front of us on the way into Canada. Nobody in front of us, like, because we went that weird side road.
Customs.
Yeah.
Border.
Customs. I like the way we did customs because we did Route 1 or something, right?
Yeah. The customs lady knew Frankie McDonald.
Did we not mention that on the early one, or did we just go in and out? When we crossed through, the woman at Canadian Customs, American, right? She had the American outfit.
Yeah, and a big gun. She was a cop.
Yeah, she was kind of put. There you go.
She was a redhead.
That's all it was. You gotta fucking knock lanes down to one traffic. I don't know what 40 minutes is. Oh, there you go. How far does Carl have to go after he dropped you off? Funny you should ask, Mike. 40 minutes according to Cliff. Shut that dog up. I think Carl passed his audition for co-host. He won't quit his job.
I gave you my resume when I first started coming in to try to replace Aaron, and then I saw that was never going to happen.
Yeah, why?
Because you were being smarter than that. You had one person for Monday.
Yeah.
You had Stancil for Tuesday. I forget the rest of the lineup at the time.
We like rotating in fucking that chair because we set people up for success, and we fucking know how good fucking the tag teaming of me off Garrett off Steve is, and any fucking rotation. What are we sitting? Oh, I was looking for this. And yeah, there. And I like the fucking when I've always said this when Stancil's on. That's an homage to the old In Hot Water because Stancil does silly voices and stuff, you know. But I love fucking the new state of the show.
I never had the opportunity to do that, to be like some character with the mouth.
You're not a character mouth guy, are you?
Of course.
Tune in tomorrow. Character mouth debut.
No, tomorrow.
Character mouth debut with Carl tomorrow.
Why? Got to cover the trip. There's so much to do.
All these people fucking know what we did on the trip. Apparently, according to Frankie selling us out, you brought your wife and I banged some chick whose profile I fucking realized I did talk to that woman. She was not attractive. I don't know how that fucking picture of her, people think that. Actually, that's a fair point. Like that weird blurry silhouette, that weird blurry silhouette makes her look a little like Joanna Zaczynski. But if that's the girl I think it was, and I think she was with fucking Welder, fucking fag guy.
No, he wasn't a fag guy. He was a great guy.
I just went back.
It was Shane, who you kept calling Sean.
Yeah, and I would do it again. I meant bad guy because he was drinking Burt Reynolds.
That guy was drunk.
Look who's here.
Hello.
We're from In Hotter Water, ladies and gentlemen. Keanu's and baby, I was saying to Carl, thank God we weren't watching when you guys were talking to Frankie. I was driving. I would have driven us off the road. It was so fucking awesome.
Funny.
So cute.
So cute. I had such a this thing is on Inside Out. And the ice cream truck's here. Sorry. I'm lackadaisical because I'm exhausted from working so hard for you in your absence. And it was a pleasure to do it. It was a pleasure to do it. I had the best time the past 2 days. And talking to Frankie today was absolutely hysterical with the check and all. Yes.
So good. Yeah. And
she's also tired from across the street.
Yes, she picked up the tab. She was wearing the blazer. And I quote, I was wearing the blazer. I picked up the tab.
I'm not going to let them pay. They helped me well, actually. So Steve and Stancil, I felt like one of the cool kids. They go, do you want to go across the street? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is my moment to shine. I'm like, well, sure I do.
It's like Carson calling you over to the couch. Like, hey, really?
And then and Billy Tardy was there, right? So and then they went, well, who's gonna pay? Gino's not here, and I quote, I'm not making that nice. And I'm like, well, I must pay. I have the blazer on. I must pay. So I snuck the check away from them and paid for it, and it really wasn't that much. And then I called. They were laughing because, oh my God, Gino, the shorter blonde Irish bartender. Yes. I called Cormac. I said, Cormac, can you charge my phone and close me out, please? And they were laughing at me because it was not him at all. Cormac and I had a nice conversation yesterday. They look exactly the same, except one is slightly shorter.
Dan looks, anyone that's ever been to Sullivan's knows, Dan looks nothing like Cormac.
Oh, Cormac's yes, it was Dan. They are both blondes. They look the same. And then Cormac, when he was leaving, said goodbye to me. I'm so embarrassed. I really
Cormac is I would say Cormac's a full 4 inches taller than Dan.
He is, but I was sort of sitting behind like the Jaeger machine. So I got nervous. I was trying to be cool in the blazer and pay. It was fun though. But that's why there's no Untoward Tuesday tonight, guys, because I'm going to save it all up we have a very exciting episode tomorrow with Carl and many of the Keanu cast ladies. So that's all. How's the drive?
It's speeding up again. We're apparently we're 48 minutes from you and 6. We'll see.
Really?
As long as traffic doesn't in again, yeah.
I went to the grocery store and I'll make you a surprise dinner.
You're making dinner? I'm surprised. I've been with Carl 4 days. What do you want me to do?
But she has her cooking show.
I'm gonna climb over the balcony or the fire escape to the other apartment so they'll be surprised. He didn't care about that.
Oh, come on.
Were you surprised when you saw his face in the balcony this morning, Carl?
Yeah, I woke up because I guess it had been 8 hours, and there he is looking in at I wasn't surprised because I had so overslept.
2 hours, Keanu, and Carl's kind of efficient. It seemed odd. And I said this, I don't know, you were probably setting up, I think, or maybe you were. I said last night, we're driving, bullshit, just a couple guys who undershot by an hour where they were going. And he's telling me all these things he did. And I'm like, you've done some shit. He's like, well, I have a bucket list. But then I'm like, he must be dying and he didn't want to tell me. He had a bucket list.
You think this was a part of his bucket list and he passed away?
No, I'm saying only people make a bucket list when they think their fucking time is running out.
Well, I had turned 50 years old and I was like, I guess someday I'm going to die. So I made a bucket list. I only have one item left.
No, really?
Yeah,
Yep, he just crossed off meet the Frankie McDonald.
that's
Well
I
done.
think he overslept because you're exhausting and he's been
I
with you
know,
for 2
I
days.
know that.
I don't blame him.
it's
No.
fine.
I know that.
Hang on, Michaeline's calling me. Please hold. Hello, mommy.
I have no bucket
Okay,
list.
butt dial. Okay, that's a butt dial.
Are all the Thompson girls butt dialing today? Is that what's going on?
Apparently.
Sean
Sorry
hates
about that.
sleep good after a grandpa burger. Oh, can't believe I only got one. It was so fucking amazing.
You can believe
Sounds
it.
like a 7th Street burger, an In-N-Out burger of sorts, a thin patty with pickles and whatnot,
That's
right?
it. It's not a thin patty. Tell her, Carl.
No, it was
Mm.
patties, and I wish I had gotten the Uncle Burger, but that's not what we were there for. We were there for the Grandpa Burger, and it doesn't have all these frills on it to take away from the meat. It's got some onions, pickles, and some ketchup.
It's
And I got
exactly it.
cheese.
I don't even think I got cheese on mine, which is amazing. But I would think you shouldn't have to ask for. It was so good. It was.
Well, yeah, I mean, much like McDonald's, except for with a thicker patty, onions, pickles, and ketchup.
Friday says, "Well, you fed Stancil Sixes treats. Were they sixes or did you buy them yourself? I didn't recognize the bag."
I was sort of I wasn't sure if I was actually going to host today because you told me you may be back or whatever. So I didn't do enough show prep. Well, it's not as much as I would have liked to. Do you know what I mean? When I like to be very prepared. So when I was leaving the house about an hour before when I was doing my makeup, I said I was listening to the dump and Stancil likes to eat odd things. So I just took the cat treats from the cabinet and I almost put a thing of wet food in the thing in my bag as well, but I didn't because I said if I run out of things to talk about, maybe Stancil will eat these. So
Good thinking, smart.
mhm.
What was she do?
And it happened at the way end of the show.
Kind of. I'm glad we got to it. He had no problem. He was like, "Well, yes, of course I'll eat the cat treats." I hope I did you proud, Visconti. I don't know. You never know.
Baby, you were fantastic.
Okay,
Carl,
good.
we're saying- Carl said it was okay, but I thought my second call bombed. My first call was great. I
Your
thought
calls were great. They want to hear from you. They don't want to see me sitting there with my dick in my hand.
they've been hearing from me nonstop. I thought that was a nice little fucking swish. I love the palate cleanser that was Stancil Kiki Billy Toddy Tuesday. I loved it.
Oh, and Billy Tardy, what a magnificent, lovely gentleman. And then hanging out with Steve and them after, that was very lovely. We had a very good time.
What did you guys chat about it? By the way, Cliff Lowy says, I believe Michelle and I in dad jeans, and his guy had a bucket list items slashed off this weekend too. Without a doubt, Cliff. I certainly did.
Seeing the solar eclipse was one of my bucket list items, and I had already seen a full totality, so this was just great.
Great.
Oh, that's amazing. You know what, Carl, it concerns me that you only have one more. You're very young to have only one more thing on your bucket list.
Another item.
Another item.
Yeah, and that way, I don't have to die.
Oh,
Well,
yes. You'll live
Well,
on.
If he was a dude, she'd have a massive hug. I love that.
It would hang to the floor, and it does. Who says I don't have a massive hog? Yes, I'm so sorry about no one toward Tuesday tonight, guys. But I'm gonna cook Gino some dinner. Maybe I'll live stream it. But we have a Keanu cast tomorrow. But I still have to put some things away that I moved into your domicile, and I still don't know where the cat is. I think she's under the bed.
It's where we live, baby.
Our
Stop it.
domicile, is he's saying.
Uh,
Ah.
Dave Carpenter says we need a sequel to this road trip comedy classic. Thanks, buddy. We were talking about like this might be an annual thing. Frankie Fest. I'm sorry. Like, 'cause I can't imagine if we said we're going up and see Frankie April 8th next year. I can't imagine other people would not want to meet us up there and meet Frankie. But then again, I don't know if you can catch, as I said to Aaron Berg so many times, lightning in a bottle. But it's just incredible the high we got from what we did this trip, David.
You know what else? I understand why it really does. Good, something's on fire. It really does like warm your heart to make him genuinely laugh and like think about things. And like he knew he looked over at the check and he looked over at this and that like today, and we're cracking up. He's such a clever, silly, marvelous gentleman, like and so accommodating, and he really loves you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and vice versa. It's like I was saying that to Carl. It's like when he sat down on the set today to talk to him, like it's different now. It's like that's our buddy Frankie. That is my friend. And
Three-dimensional, you call it.
yes, thank you. It's a three-dimensional thing now, and I felt like he had a, for lack of a better word, swagger. He's like, and not like he didn't. He's like, it's like this is what I do. Like he knows he's part of In Hot Water now. Not that I think he always thought he was a caller in. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I'm a part of this. These guys, is what we do every day. He showed up with his thermos and his hard hat. He's like, all right, let's go. Love him.
Yeah, he even let you two cheat on your wife and soon-to-be wife.
By the way, we were gonna start the stream at 6:30, but we had to call Frankie and yell at him for half an hour. It's like guy code, Frankie. It was fucking guy code. Now let's get our story straight for tomorrow. Fucking took half an hour, and so tomorrow he's just gonna yell
That
not
was
true.
very untoward. It was so rude. He said he didn't record it.
Was not me.
I saw it. It was both of you, and it was untoward.
I don't know what blew my mind away more when they got the hotel footage. Excuse me, the Holiday Inn footage of me and Carl and that chick, or when they found that so quickly the footage of Stancil saying he wanted to go to see Frankie. Although I never saw the video.
Yeah,
I never saw
that.
That was wild.
Who was that cute little pixie woman you were speaking with at Dooley's?
First of all, that woman was not cute. That's why I'm like, I have no idea who that is. Second of all, I think I talked to her for five minutes at the bar because she's married to the guy.
5 minutes.
Well, I was sitting at the bar talking to her husband, drinking. I keep forgetting. Burt Reynolds is, and apparently they were up there for a curling contest or something. But
curling contest. Yeah, you just picked what Nova Scotia does, and you just that sounds very, that sounds very suspect.
She was not. I should have never fucked her. She was not a. I mean,
I knew it.
When you said, "Who is she?" I'll kill her. I love that bit, baby. Who is she?
You forgot the emotions board, and I feel angry.
Angry, baby. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how that picture was clipped, but if you watch the video footage, I'm sure find the footage of me talking to her with her face facing me, and you'll see like
she's adorable.
I still can't believe Frankie sold us out so quickly. That's what hurts.
So then when did you find time to fuck that lovely woman in between double teaming that other woman with Carl?
I think it was in between literally falling asleep, eating a sandwich in bed. I think that's when I did it. I think when I was eating what I think was a ham and cheese sandwich in bed at 11 o'clock, and it felt like, at midnight, and it felt like 3 a.m.
I feel sick. Just feel sick about this. It's rude. But, I didn't take you for the cheating type, but if anything for content, I suppose.
Good content.
If that was real, you would have not have been in the room with me.
I just did the devil's threesome, me and 2 guys. Shout out Push-Ups for the $2. Shout out Push-Ups got some hot skinny chicks number last night. Nicely done.
Oh, he when I was at Wet Spot, I gave him my cell phone number. Push-ups does the
How
Push-ups
dare you?
does them. I was sitting next to him on the bleachers. I just stopped by to stay away from the cat and hang out because I thought maybe she needed a break from me. So I just and I stopped by and Push-ups was sitting there and then he does the move where there's really saying no when someone does this. He just hands you like the create contact page and hands
Yeah.
you his cell phone. And then you go
That's
like,
it.
"Yeah, like my number." He's like, "I have Geno's." I'm like, "Well, everyone has Geno's." But you were
Oh
more
my
than
God.
welcome to have my
One.
number. Push-ups.
Let me ask you, did you follow this shit? Guru One says, play the Elisa Jordana bit for the ratings. I was saying, my God, Keanu, like Elisa Jordana is the one that fucking was fucking, or, well, not fucking, leading on Benji. Am I right? And she's just become a weird chick. Did you see
It
that
also
shit?
has something to do with Chrysanthemum's swatting, apparently, and she just backhanded that guy in the face live on the air. So I suppose she's been arrested. Mm.
I didn't see the backhand. I saw what he did to her, but I was saying to Carl, and it's like, I have no time for men that fucking put their hands on women. I do jokes about it in my act, but there are some women that just are like, they hit men saying like, you can't hit a woman. And when you see a woman like that, who's exactly like that, hitting him on the ear like, what, I'm a woman, and he just yanks her by the hair. It's terrible, but it's like, you're a cunt.
Yeah.
And she got arrested.
Lunchroom says, yeah, she hurt Benji deeply. She's also very unhinged. She seems a little unhinged. I remember all that. Benji is also a bit of a character, though, right? South Carolinian,
I never thought Benji was funny. Never. He was
My
so
dad hates
awful.
Benji. I kind of like Benji. But I do. I mean, it was iconic, and
What's that?
I'll never forget when he came in late, and they took him off out of the studio. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're having some reception problem, Keanu.
No
Yeah.
worry, I'll
You got
talk
a
to
little.
them.
You got a little walk.
Should I live?
No, but you probably fucked up on our. She was fine on their streams, right?
I don't.
You don't
What's
know.
that?
By the way, shout out to fucking Joey Diego. If we do this again next year, if this happens next year, I'm getting a camper. We're fucking doing this. I'm telling you, it could be fucking really something. Of course, if we do a comedian to the campground, we'll all go to jail for hate speech in that fucking shithole. But
What?
it could be an annual thing. I mean, I know I'm just fucking high on fucking everything.
Don't you think the Dooleys would host a
That's true.
Days of the Compound?
Not only that, a Frankie appreciation thing. There's no way Dooley's wouldn't fucking have a comedy night, right? And it would be a and maybe we push it back to May, just because the weather's a little nicer.
I'm busy May 30th.
Next year, we're not doing it every month. It's a bit much, Carl. It's a bit much.
I'm sure I'll be booked in May of 2025 too.
Because he's an optimist. Oh my goodness, who is this? Fucking shout out, Bob, fan of Patrice. Keanu, these are the guys that come up every year for the Patrice Festival. Remember two of the drunkest times you saw me in the past 13 months? It's this Bob motherfucker. It's Bob.
Oh,
And
Bob.
fucking
Yes, they come up for that festival. Yes, thank you. Thank you
Bob
for
says
that. He was quite drunk.
Bob says, forget the Prius. Here's a little something to fuel up Daddy once you get home. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. But yeah,
That's so nice of you.
one of the most hungover days of the year after the Patrice benefit, and I don't even go. And once again, Bob gets it. We always say because he knew Patrice. If you're not sure what the Patrice benefit is, it's Bill Burr and 13 other comics that would never have talked to Patrice when he was alive, doing a comedy show. So they can give money to his mother and Von DiCarlo, who, by the way, is verified. God forgive me, Joanne Goodhart's least favorite morning guest ever. Remember
And
that?
I pulled up pictures. I was on 3 episodes with her. I thought on Morning. I thought the same thing. and I closed in on Joanne's face, she is looking at her like, you're just not kind, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's arrogant. She's the Whoopi Goldberg of fucking of compound media. She just thinks like, oh, she's like, well, I am smarter than you because I did nothing. You did nothing. You let Patrice put his dick in you when you were way hotter. You've done, to quote Frankie, the exact amount of Jews that have died in the Holocaust, 0. 0.
I'm sorry, I am texting. It's one small thing. Okay.
Thanks again, Bob. Stud. Stud. Bob, come drink with us more than once a year. Fucking idiot. Actually, we got to come down there and do a show. I really have to work on booking road stuff. Fucking stupid.
Did I show you my license?
You did indeed. You did indeed. What am I behind
What
on?
is this? This is so dangerous. Look at this idiot.
They're all idiots. What do you mean?
He's holding up. He's touching. Get out of here.
Why? Is he
I don't
really
want to
touching
be
him?
part of it.
Oh my God!
We've
Look at
gotten this far without a Left Eye Lopez sort of cow car moment. Let's not. Wow.
stupid.
What are we in
Oh.
Harlem?
I did it again. I left the super chat up. Everyone make fun of me. I'm sorry. God damn it. God
Darling,
damn it.
you two have done remarkably well with this, and you were crystal clear with the selfie stick for the eclipse yesterday.
That's
You
all
even though you know
matters.
what, a little bit of the drive was a little bit whatever. It doesn't matter. You made so many people happy with this trip, including Frankie. So
And
bravo.
I think no one was happier than me, Frankie, and Carl. I'm telling you, we were just Actually, that's not true. Everyone that came up, fucking Cliff, the boys,
Cliff was very happy.
Cliff and Michelle, we gave them stickers. Fucking oh my God, Jason and Heather.
Jason
were
and
very-
Heather.
By the way, I think Heather is who Frankie meant when he said Carl was up there with his wife, and fucking Stans was like, "Whoa, Frankie, whoa, what are we doing
Wait,
here?"
no, wait, don't say that.
I think Gino's right. I think that's what he thought.
Oh, and that was another amazing moment. It's on my Twitter. Us walking to fucking Dooley's, and you turn the corner and fucking Heather meets Frankie for the first time. That's another lump in the. There's so many lump in the throat moments. I got so
Yeah.
many text messages, and I'll say this tomorrow. So many text messages from people saying I'm dead inside, and I cried when I saw you and Frankie. And the fucking shout out again to Jason and Heather, who got that video and the screenshot of the text messages he sent me because he bumped into Frankie at Dooley's last night. Just incredible. Frankie
No,
was just
yeah.
sitting there watching me. What's that, baby?
No, I'm just continuing what you were saying. Yeah, everybody was verklempt. You guys really killed it. It couldn't have worked out better. So I'm glad you were washing the bottoms of your feet and thought, I have to go see Frankie. I really am happy for that.
And like I'll say it again, the fact that we were smart enough or desperate enough, everyone to put it, say, Kiana, we got to switch to your feed so people don't lose. And you're watching us find Frankie. That was incredible.
It gives me
incredible.
goosebumps you just talking about it. It was incredible. Yeah, no, I have goosebumps. My dad was choked up. My dad, like, so
He
funny.
sent me a very funny text. I was dying.
Aw, he's a funny man.
By the way, Tom Ferris is right. On Saturday, we can go get a haircut at Gerard Coombs. It's a whole thing. We recreated. We get grandpa burgers. We obviously the parking lot was fairly empty. We obviously book a room at the fucking Holiday Inn, Sydney, Nova Scotia, and something we do we fucking have a meet and greet. We have cigars outside at the Big Fiddle. We do a cigar thing at the Big Fiddle. We do a comedy show at Dooley's. I'm telling you, that's what we do. And fucking, if you want to be a part of it, you gotta fucking earn it because we're in Sydney, fucking Nova Scotia, motherfucker. And we do it in May when the weather breaks a little, unless we have to do it in April because out of respect. But I think it's May. Actually, we do it Frankie's birthday weekend. Fucking, and how great! Speaking of the universe providing, we brought him all this shit. He's always freaked out when we say we're going to give him something. fucking, we walk into Dooley's. I'm like, we brought you some stuff for your birthday, Frank. I hope that's cool. And he's like, okay. And boy, once he fucking, we remember Keanu. We were so worried. We're like, all right, we're giving him a, like, I think it could have been a bigger gift certificate if I wasn't like, I don't even know if he's going to take this, people. We're up to $75. And once we handed it to him, he's like Frankie, he's like, yeah, he didn't even, like, right in the pocket.
You know,
Right in the pocket.
Don't show that to people. Oh,
So
what a good
funny.
guy. And the video, who took that video? Also, Carl, you're so smart to you caught the video of a different angle of Gino and Frankie hugging, and then who caught the video of him waving goodbye?
that was Jason and Michelle.
Oh, so cute. So cute. You have a super chat that I'm very confused by. It's from Smokey the Spurg. What does this mean?
Oh, Keanu, do you or the turn? Gino looks fine. Yeah, I don't know. But the turn, I did see this is going
that a
around.
sex thing from when you were double teaming that woman?
I can't believe Frankie sent you that video. That was mean. I mean,
So
really,
rude. He tried to take up for you, but
he squealed about Carl's wife.
yeah.
I
God,
was
I'm palm twitchingly mad.
I was kicking around the YouTube today, and there's an account called The Turn that just shows, and it's just got videos called it's presented without comment. John Melendez, just clips of his show.
Oh.
And it gets like 1,000, 2,000 views. I think that's The Turn guy, but I don't get it.
Does he ask about me, John?
I didn't really watch. By the way, David Carpenter, another $2. Come to Colorado. Come to Colorado. More bang for your trunk at altitude. For your trunk at the altitude. Sure, I could see that.
Yeah. The altitude, it'll get you drunker. And if you go swimming, you could drown. Like Stancil. That Stancil thing with the phone floating above him is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
By the way, Chris Orlando has your back. We all know Carl's wife wasn't there. She hates Gino. Thank you, Chris.
Yes, exactly.
You, this guy gets it. Oh,
He doesn't like Gino.
DeVito.
Do you think your family tuned in at all, Carl?
What's that?
Do you think your family tuned in at all?
No, absolutely. They did not. They don't appreciate the show and wish that I wasn't on it. I think
Okay. I hear
What
that.
What would be the word then?
I don't have a word for you. They don't like N-words. They don't like R-word. They don't like faggot. And
I don't yeah, I hear that. It's not really my cup of tea either. Yeah.
Your family, they think we're exploiting Frankie. So your family thinks
well,
we
my
exploited
youngest
Frankie.
kid. My youngest kid.
Yep, well, that's because he's at that
Yeah,
age.
that's the funny thing. I don't think that at all. I understand maybe being a little cagey and freaked out about untoward words, though. I get that. But no, Frankie loves you guys. And obviously he was elated to see you. So
yeah. No, I've tried to explain it to him, and I don't think that I did a good job. But now I have footage of the meeting, which I will be showing him.
The meeting of me, you, and that girl at the Sydney Holiday Inn.
I will not be showing that.
God,
That is on the Patreon page.
I had to sit there with my dick in my hand, hosting your show while watching you defile that woman.
Yeah, I don't know why we insisted on a girl with such short hair. I don't get that, but that's the way it went. That's
She
the way
did
it
have a
went.
very chic bob, and at least she wasn't a blonde. I know you love blondes.
I had to compromise. Carl did most of the driving. He got to pick the hair color. So funny.
God. Horrible.
Yeah. Thank you, Come Fridays. He said it. Frankie's a completely different person on In Hot Water than any other show, just because he knows he's a part of this show. He's not a guy dropping by. He's fucking our boy. Oh, the boss was even commenting. Yeah, we saw that clip. Make sure you're following. Watch this. I'm fucking pretending. Make sure you guys are following the fucking in-out water guy on the YouTube. My God. And make sure you're following Keanu. Obviously, you guys will. Hit the like button, you cowards. Tomorrow night, Kiana C. Thompson. Kiana Cast, who's on that, Carl?
Carlos. 8 p.m. Carl will be there around 8:30, correct? I believe I told you. And then we have the ladies of Keanu Cast coming on. So there'll be a what's that?
It said okay.
What are the ladies of
Yes,
Keanu Cast?
You'll come on first, Carl, and then the ladies of Keanu Cast will come on if you are feeling like staying, but I don't want to overwork you. So you can stay as long or as little as you would like.
Well, I'm sure that after a day of in hot water and then on your, I'll probably be exhausted. But
yes,
thank you.
exactly. So I'm elated and excited to recap the trip with you. Very exciting indeed.
1 minute from home.
Wow, the eclipse has brought a lot of strange goings on and fun moments this week, hasn't it? Just
It sure has, baby.
Over there.
I feel like you've been gone forever.
It just seemed, I don't know, lights. Is that New York?
It's
New York?
probably.
No, New York's way over there. That's Queens.
Yeah, that's New York.
I missed you too, baby. You must have been so bored without me there screaming in your ear while you're trying to podcast.
Well, I can't do it tonight because I'm a bit gassed. I may live stream cooking you. I'm cooking you with something good. It'll be a surprise. But you'll be home in what, 30 minutes?
Yeah. 30 minutes or less. I'm at pizza. 18 minutes, hopefully. I will say this: in-hot water, when done right, which you guys certainly did today, it's a workout. I say that all the time. Like
it is.
I get to I expend a lot of energy doing that show because, we're always searching for punchlines. It's a lot of running around.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Both days were very fun. I loved doing it. But yeah, it is. It's a marathon for sure. Stancil too is I was so happy he was there, and I'm so happy Billy Tardy was there too. They really helped me out. God damn, so much. Like I don't know how you would.
I love that you invited him up to the desk because he texted me. I'm like, yeah, I forget what I said, but it was like Keanu's there. I'm like, yeah, Keanu's. I said, I heard you're coming in. Just let you know, Keanu's manning the desk today. He's like, oh, I don't want to sit at the desk. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant.
I wanted him to. I was so happy he did. The more the merrier.
Yeah. Last time he was there, that's why he even thought that I meant that, because last time he was there, I'm like, you come sit up here with me. He's like,
I'm glad Stancil said it because I wanted to ask him, but then I was like, well, does he want to sit up here? I don't know. So I'm glad he did, though. We basically forced him. And then we talked about zoos. And then there were callers. It was magnificent, marvelous.
Keanu, you said you broke into the Central Park Zoo.
I hopped the fence.
Okay.
Broken was I was rewatching it and I said broken makes it sound like I was breaking and entering. No, I just hopped the fence in lieu of paying a ticket. And I don't even like zoos. What's that?
What time of day was it? What were the situations? Who were you with? Were you very much younger? Tell us this story.
It was a few years ago. It was broad daylight. It was the peak of zoo time. Didn't even know. I was with someone. I didn't even know that there was a zoo in Central Park. It was many years ago. And I said, I would rather just buy a ticket. I don't really like. I don't want to hop over this fence. They're like, no, just do it. You just do it. I said, I don't care if it's $60. I'll just buy the ticket. They're like, no, do it. And I'm like, this is untoward. I hopped over the fence and didn't know the wiser. Yeah.
Oh, see, when you said hop the fence, I thought it was like when it was closed. So you're the only one running around the zoo.
Yeah.
It just meant you didn't pay to get in.
No, just hopped over the fence during peak zoo hours. Break it.
Yeah,
It makes it sound like I broke in, like in the cloak of night.
yeah,
I didn't.
like,
No, I didn't break in. I just snuck in, I suppose. Yeah. Which is not nice. I at least, you know what, that kills me, because at least if I had just paid the ticket like I had wanted to, the animals would have more food, right? Isn't that what they put the money towards? It wasn't my finest hour.
oh, come on, baby. I'm sure it was.
No, I don't like zoos that much. I just feel bad for the animals, but you know, you live and you learn. Based, Kiki. Oh my gosh. Wow. So, since you're in the final, what, 20 minutes of your trip?
60 minutes, people.
1-6.
60
Wow.
minutes to complete this. Gentlemen, look at the signs. Fucking GW Bridge, Throgs Neck. We are fucking we're back in the, you smell that? Back in the fabulous crime-ridden city of New York. What's
Well,
up?
before I go and start cooking you dinner, Bisconti, again, I'm so sorry for no untoward Tuesday tonight. I just don't want to dilute my brain. So, before I do that, I want to ask you both, and I know you're going to hate this, Bisconti.
You know,
Tell
it's
me
the peak of
the
our fucking
peak and the
trip.
pit of your trip.
Obviously, the peak is it was finding Frankie on the street.
Right, that's gotta be the peak.
That's
Watch
the
this. Peak, ready for this? Meet Frankie on the street, and the pit, if I have to pick something. And that is like the peak of all peaks, because the dualies, Frankie fucking chasing, running, being able to run with Frankie from onion rings during the fucking eclipse, fucking the literal eclipse that I would never have come to see, the fucking messages from the fans, they're all right up there. But the pit was easily not being able to get, picking a day that Gerard Coombs' haircuttery was closed and I couldn't get my haircut there. That was the pit.
Will you be getting a haircut before our wedding at all?
Yeah.
Well,
You
I'm going to
think?
shave my,
Carl,
we
peak
know
in the
getting
pit.
into
that was the pit?
yes,
Come on.
Which one was the pit, Carl? Sorry.
getting in bed with me.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know about
He got in bed with you?
Yeah, he
we
got
told
up in
this
the
story 3 times. Tell him for it, but
He got up in the middle of the night. He went back and got in my bed. And I said, "What are you doing?" And he went,
Yeah.
I said, "Hey."
So,
So I got in his bed.
so much has happened. I completely forgot about that. He probably thought you were me. And then he was just he just completely was like,
yeah, if you have enough Rock Hudson shots, not Rock Hudson, who was gay. I had so many Burt Reynolds shots that night. I finished my sandwich and then I wanted a little cuddle time. But Carl negged me. He negged me, baby.
wait, so I forget. Did Gino leave, like exit the bed with you after a while?
No, I got out of the bed and got into his bed.
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Thank you, Smokey the Bird, for $5. The copyright on your merch site still, I can't even read it. 2023. Heat taking trademark.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
actually, I want to change my answer from the pit of my trip was getting into bed with Carl and being rejected. That was the pit of my trip.
So before it was morning, he woke up and said, "What's going on?" And I said, "Just switch beds with me." And then we switched back.
Yeah, we did the rotation. I got back in the bed with my sandwich crumbs in it and half my clothes.
I love it. I love it. He's yeah. I can't believe that happened. I think I blocked it out.
Cooking.
We are 12 minutes. We're almost at the single minute mark.
I'm gonna start cooking. I'm making you salmon, okay, Bisconti Sans?
Oh, yay. To think just 48 hours ago, we were doing the same countdown heading towards Frankie.
Yep.
That's incredible. It really came together and happened so quick.
It has felt like years. I've been to I stayed one night at Chrysanthemum in Franklin's domicile. I hosted in hot water twice. It was a marathon. We had fun. There was laughter and revelry. You guys saw Frankie on the street. Wow,
I may-
this couldn't have gone better.
If I make you go.
You got all scratched up, right? 6 was on the attack.
Oh, we're getting a squirt bottle. If I may compliment you, you hosted in hot water once. You anchored it Monday. That was pretty great, baby.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say I hosted it on Monday.
No, I'm saying you definitely hosted it today. That was an in hot water show, but I'm saying you really anchored it. You really anchored it down on Monday. That was really something, baby.
Seems like you anchored a woman with Carl the other night. You just yes. And I'll have words with you about that later.
I have, and by the way, I have a cut anchor sore from that video.
Yeah, you
Great.
better stay away.
No, right. It was very fun. Very fun couple of days. You guys did so great.
Oh, Dad Jeans, you're pointing out what is it? You're pointing out that I was absolutely drunk. Was so fucking funny. I'm still drunk and about to go to work. Thanks again, guys.
Is that Blink 182 guy?
That's Dad Jeans is the fucking one of the two guys that came up last minute.
With the vignette.
What's that? They were the two gay dudes that came up from Truro, drove 3 hours last minute, fucking and said, well, okay, you are doing it, then we're in. It was so they fucking showed up right in time for the eclipse. They fucking drank. They were the fucking best.
They were cute. That is so much fun. All right, I'll let you wrap this up. I love you both. I'm gonna cook salmon and pasta for you. Keanu cast tomorrow. Sorry about no untoward Tuesday. I have terrible news. I have to call at the wedding. I seem to have lost the ring.
But I just saw it on your finger a second ago. Damn it.
All right, well, we're going to be home in 9 minutes. Maybe we...
What's that? Wrap it up?
Yeah. Besides, the star of our show has left.
That's true. Carl, are you going to show the family the videos from your trip?
Yes, definitely I am. I'm especially showing Keith all the Frankie footage so that he could see that this is something Frankie invites and wants.
All this traveling, you guys probably need a lot of water. I've been drinking water. I've been staying hydrated. In fact, I have water right... No, I lost it. Look at that. Smart water. We got our water, people.
Meltzer.
Oh, Erica Atala, we love you too. She says, love you both.
Nice.
Love you both. All right. All right, well, that will do it. This one, maybe I'll put this one. I won't make this one members only when we shut it down. But yeah, that is fucking.
You won't? Why not? You've done it for all the others, so to keep the.
Well, I mean, so you got to leave some for free. You got to tease them out.
Okay.
Make these people be fucking members. They're lucky I didn't make it. Then again, plus this one's good. Then they'll become members and be like, why did I pay membership money to see a replay of a choppy video? Because the moment, it's all about the moments, people. Oh, well, we pulled it off, Carl.
Absolutely.
Pulled it
7
off.
minutes to go.
There you go. I turn this light on. There you go. Jesse Ram, thanks for the memories you shared, Gino and Carl. Kenneth, Jesus Christ. Card Angeluzzi, amazing job, boys. Frankie McDonald just says hi.
Hi, Frankie.
Frankie, we made it home, buddy. Thank you so much for the kind words and the hospitality. We might come. We're going to try and get more people to come see every year. We'll have a party
for your birthday,
and we'll all stay at your house every year for your birthday, Frankie.
Not true. Holiday in Sydney.
Every year, April 37th. We are going to, actually, that's when it would be. How many days in April?
30.
April, 30 days, April, so 30. So May 7th,
30?
May 7th is April 37th. That's when it would be. whatever the weekend of May 7th is, that's when Frankie Fest is, because it's April 37th. And the first time I ever made Frankie laugh, he kept telling people I'm going to be 37. That's how long. He's like, I'm going to be 37 on April 24th. And I said, I can't believe, and they were changing one number. And I said, I can't believe you're going to be 24 on April 37th. And he laughed. And we have been doing nothing but laughing together ever fucking since. And this weekend, thank you so much, Carl. Thanks to you, we fucking did it in real life.
Yeah.
In fucking person. While other people were sitting there in boxes. He's an idiot. That's 100% true. That's my impersonation of Ella Replay impersonation. That's 100%. I'm gonna quit my own show. I'm gonna quit my own show.
In 1.3 miles, take exit 15.
We are fucking approaching FDR Drive. Hold on. Choppy is to be expected streaming in the wild. Thank you, Crimson
Yeah,
Ghost.
thank you.
Hi, Frankie McDonald says Guru 1. Erica says hi, Frankie. Matt Grisley says great trip and live stream. I'm gonna do this now just so it's easier to read them all. David Carpenter, $2. Thank you, Gino and Carl, for the memories. Well done. Concrete Pete, all that travel safe and sound. Don't get Carl shivved taking you home to Harlem. Guru 1 says Kevin sucks. We agree. Dad Jeans gets it. Like, this is the last fucking 1.5 miles of the trip. We're like, everyone's saying thank you. You were great. This was amazing. Frankie's like, hi, Erica. You're so right, Dad Jeans. That's hilarious.
Stay in the second lane from right.
There you go. Directional Flux says, can't wait for Frankie Fest 25. Peter Fergali says, oh, thank you guys. It's been so fun. Cliff Lowy says, not true, not true, not true. If we can't do it April 37th, the alternate date would be February 30th. Thank you, Matt.
That's on a leap year.
I'm trying to think of what's a big leap.
Yeah, you guys are always.
That's a long jump here.
You're so tired from trying to find punchlines. You got to keep trying.
I know, and I love that we're all trying to do your type punchline to impress you. So funny.
And you often do. Often.
Oh, I love what Crimson Ghost called it. Amazing work, you guys. I can't wait for Content Car 2. Because of Content House.
Content Car.
Take exit 15 toward East 106th Street.
Jesse Ray, give Carl a kiss. I tried it. And he got out of bed. He's a cold fish.
That's behind a gay wall.
Billy Toddy, boys. Billy Toddy again. I hope you're watching. If not, your ears were certainly burning. Does great stuff today. Hanging with the boys. Fucking and Keanu with her dick in her hand.
Take the exit.
Even though Frankie sold us out, Carl brought his wife, and this was them at the Holiday Inn. So fucking stupid funny. Oh, good Lord. So I'm trying to there you go. I just like it better so you're
Turn right onto East 106th Street.
Billy Tardy says, I feel like we're welcoming our boys home from World War II. Go straighter. Don't listen to her. Go straight. It's better this way. You're making a right on 105.
I'm sorry, GPS.
Don't.
Quarter mile.
She
Turn
doesn't
left
care.
onto 2nd Avenue.
All right. Look at this. Welcome back to fucking hell. Unbelievable. Never doubt, people. Never doubt. Lovely East Harlem. If you want sliced mangoes in a bag. I want to thank everyone who took this trip with us. I want to remind you, people.
Watch your phone well, I'm driving.
Yeah. I want to remind you, people, YouTube is great, but fucking remember, fucking there's nothing like a goddamn brick and mortar building that fucking makes you say, I got to go see my friend. Fucking nothing can beat this. Nothing. Fucking, this is Jim Wisconsin reminding you, fucking walk outside, get some vitamin D, or you'll look like Kevin fucking Brennan, people. You'll fucking look.
Nobody wants that.
You'll look like Kevin fucking Brennan if you don't do it.
At the light, turn left onto 2nd
I know where I live, bitch.
Turn left onto East 104th Street.
Watch them get the Prius stolen after all that right outside Gino's apartment. All right. Convoy to Sydney 2025. All right, look, we're here. I got to put my shoes on, but I want to thank everyone who hung out, everyone who was a part of it, and I cannot thank you enough, Carl.
You got it.
I
I'm
love you,
happy to
buddy.
do it.
I love you.
We'll see you in 2025.
Actually, we'll see them tomorrow on In Hot Water, and we will fucking bring this shit to the brick and mortar building. Maybe we'll have a beverage. I think we've earned it.
We'll see. If I'm choppering home, yes.
Good job, Carl. And thank you again for all the super chats. You guys are the best. Mr. Faversham, thank you, Carl. Thank you and Carl, heroes. Later, guys.